all proper. I realize that the Ripple stablecoin talk and the stablecoin discussions in fashion will become antique. I get it, proper. They're getting very repetitive. But I assume that plenty of people are lacking the large goal while it comes to what is definitely taking place with these stablecoins. We are beginning to witness a very full-size trade around finance in Popular. We are starting to see completely one-of-a-kind realignments of the paper-based tactics behind finance at the back of quite a few of these sectors, those industries, and it is all going virtual. And lots of its miles going to be on-chain through tokenization. And even as we think about that, fiat currencies, CBDCs, all of this is how we're going to witness the biggest changes around finance. And Ripple with XRP are two predominant drivers of this, in particular with this new stablecoin. But on this video, I honestly want to talk approximately the brand new monetary gadget, the ESDR, the SDR motion, gold, CBDCs, all that sort of stuff. So with that being stated, take a seat back, relax. Welcome to the channel, absolutely everyone. My name is Nick. For the ones which can be new to the channel via the quid of this video, you do turn out to be a subscriber. And if you have not already joined the Loose Discord, there may be going to be a link down in the description beneath. Be a part of it. We almost have 10,000 participants. And with that being said, permits talk about it. So it's basically confirmed at this factor in time. I do agree with that. We will say that this is confirmed. The Digital Pound Foundation simply said, howdy, has a nice ring to it at Brad Garninghouse after you have a claim for the RLUSD strong coin. I think that this quite a lot confirms it. Now, I did make a submit concerning this. It became this one. You guys are in all likelihood all privy to it due to the fact I did encompass it inside the past motion pictures. However, Smoke Dog did quote this and he spoke back with something very exciting that did get me questioning. And he said, after which a blockchain-based totally SDR will observe, report it. And if we study this, this is the multilateral gadget, IMF main. This is how an SDR basically works, where it's essentially the middle factor of all currencies. It's the one that pretty an awful lot bridges them. It is an important device of worldwide monetary governance. And if we cross over here, we are able to see there we've got XRP, and that is previously called XBall. Bank XRP is 100% correct here. But if we go over right here, this is payments. And then on the lowest there, you've got, it is able to be viable for a blockchain settlement method to comprise a price based upon some e-foreign money, perhaps an ESDR, considering SDR, special drawing rights with the aid of the way, is already acquainted with operators today. Operators would need to attain the selected e-currency, after which may want to have bills recorded on the blockchain. In this situation, operators may additionally handiest need to trade from an e-forex and might not require a financial institution for payments with this ultimate component. Without a doubt, automatic settlement that genuinely needs approvals at some key steps ought to grow to be a truth. Now, if we take a step back, actual brief, think about what Ripple has been targeted on for years. They have been centered on putting off intermediaries, aka in this situation, it could technically be banks. And they have also been positioning XRP as a bridge currency to exchange to and from different currencies. This is basically the identical, precise description for what Ripple has been trying to do with XRP. It's definitely kind of loopy to study these things. And then we reflect on consideration on Ripple and XRP and what the general attention has been for NYSE for, you realize, nearly a decade now. But additionally, building upon this, we have a video over here from Mr. Man XRP, and this one's genuinely very thrilling. This is stable cash at DeFi enablers, and for DeFi to paintings, it cannot simply be one stable coin. The setup is in. Ripple in it will residence various stablecoins to transfer price from key reserve currencies USD, Euro, CNY, JPY, after which additionally GBP, and test this out. I assume over the years the imaginative impression has changed a touch bit, that it's still important as on-ramps and off-ramps. It's nevertheless crucial to have an alternative to virtual assets which might be unstable. But I think a view now could be that if DeFi goes to paintings, it cannot be all digital belongings. And it additionally can't all be one strong coin. Because if we are going to build these decentralized permissionless public blockchains and the property on them which are controlled, that type of defeats the factor of them being permissionless. So the idea, I suppose, nowadays is that these are like key DeFi enablers. I think growth accelerant at the back of DeFi. I suggest almost anyone is operating inside DeFi. Using DeFi protocols, you are using a stablecoin alongside the mana. Whenever you are swapping, buying and selling, you're creating yield. Stablecoins are the important thing driving force. But additionally over right here, we've RL Euro or RL USD, RL GPY, RGPY, RL GBP. I'm nonetheless looking forward to RL Euro and RL CNY. Ripple will no longer house the arena stablecoins, however, instead only residence reserve belongings. Ripple is centered on wholesale money. Once those new Ripple stablecoins are created, the ESDR IMF currency can exist. Each foreign money is allotted a weight percent within the basket of currency. No, XRP isn't always an ESDR, but rather the asset that permits that forex to transfer cost. And sure, this is exactly something that has been pointed out for a while now around the distance. I recognize that a variety of human beings call it loopy, that it's speculation, that you recognize it's this, that whatever. But if we are thinking about this logically, take into account that Ripple has a ton of connections lower back to the IMF. I suggest they actually have been meeting with the IMF, operating with the IMF for years now. And sure, Ripple is absolutely centered on wholesale cash. They are not right here for retail. They don't care about retail. Originally, yes, they have been speaking approximately banking the unbanked, and you understand offering banking answers and financial solutions for the retail sector. But that has completely changed through the years. I constantly say Stellar is more so for the P2P market. Ripple is greater so for the bank market, right? Like they're right here to emerge as basically almost like a financial institution where they are the issuer for a number of those solutions for the wholesale side of the marketplace. But if we check this out, actual brief, and play this is very exciting, after which I want to retain on with this. So in case you're imagining a stable coin in Japan, what is the time frame? Well, I suppose proper now Ripple especially is focused on allows get live with the USA dollar solid coin. But I suppose there could be human beings will want to hold yen strong coins. And I suppose it truly is most effective a rely of time. And I suppose the regulators right here in Japan, once more approximately, are in the past handed a few legislation around that. And there is a few organizations going via the licensing procedure right now to get stay a number of the business enterprise. So if you're now on pinnacle of this, we've got over here Rod BP, which I just cited within the beginning, after which additionally over here. What is the SDR? The SDR is an international reserve asset. The SDR is not a Forex, but its value is based totally on a basket of 5 currencies: the United States dollar, the euro, the Chinese renminbi by way of the Japanese yen, and the British pound sterling. Now, if we are considering this, this makes me begin to move back in time, and you already know, virtually sort of query the entirety, the whole thing that we have been certainly kind of watching in actual time, which again, I will point out that right here in a second once I pull up a PDF file. But also, if we cross and study the BRICS, due to the fact a number of people will say, what about the BRICS? What about the BRICS? And once more, Mr. Moore. And XRP did submit this again in March, and it was virtually in reaction to Smoke Canine, due to the fact he was pronouncing, in case you get it, cross-border payments over a network using an ESDR, or even down here. We've the BRICS price gadget based totally on a basket of currencies, and blockchain Ripple XRP consolidate liquidity into one pool of basket of currencies. The ESDR absolutely sponsored by way of reserve currencies issued by means of personal quarter the usage of blockchain, piece it all together. And yeah, this essentially exactly this precisely how we would in the long run provide an explanation for what Ripple is making an attempt to do what they're seeking to come to be. A lot of human beings say it's speculation. It's not going to happen. This will by no means show up. But lots of humans also stated that you understand cash will never cross virtual. A lot of humans question what you understand debit playing cards and credit cards were going to grow to be. They stated, oh, there is no manner everybody's going to be the usage of a debit card or a credit score card. All of a sudden, almost each person is the usage of it. Everything is changing proper now. We are beginning to witness some of the largest changes obtainable. And our whole economic machine, plumbing smart, is converging to virtual. And with that comes completely distinct solutions. And in this example, we've the ESDR answer, the simplest solution that is essentially being quoted here. The BRICS attention into an ESDR is being suggested as the most effective answer. Check this out. Collaterals with the aid of the shadow banks might be essentially beneath managed. So we will have an answer with this solution, and CBDC are presently the way to leap because of this large era, which could allow to fabricate with numbers.